Sunday Funday book talk, and we're not fucking around. I love and always love going way back. A lot of people looked at me funny. Big books, novels about complex things all over the world with all the stuff of the world in them that went on, and on and on and on. I was in heaven with books like that. Then I pursued it until high school. I read Gravity's Rainbow by Thomas Pynchon, and that seemed to me like a book made in heaven. Like literally, like little angels manufactured it. I couldn't believe it. And it's not really anything like Pynchon's other novels, you'll notice. It's got the same sense of humor and lots of songs and stuff, but the prose style is quite a bit closer to like Thomas Mann. And there's no rhythm or flow. It's hyper disjointed, but the plot and networking of the story are so thoroughly thought through, even though like Groucho Marx might show up and like shit on your lap, or maybe Mickey Rooney. And anyway, Pynchon said he was doing quite a bit of acid at that time and was living in like a Spartan apartment and had just like a statue of a V2 rocket he'd made with some erasers. And that was his life at that time. So it produced a book that was unwieldy and quite a bit different from his other books. It changed my life, and I still get butterflies in my tummy when I think about that novel. But one that's even better and more important, and I think to me more vital, systems novel, modernist, postmodernist, it's definitely doing both things, is Women and Men by Joseph McElroy. I gotta get the angles better. Women and Men by Joseph McElroy, by Jason Philip Weirdslow. And this book, this is a 2018 edition of this book, originally published in 1987. McElroy and Pynchon were friends. McElroy is going to be turning 96 in a couple months. He's still around. But here's his. I'm going to show you his signature. Oh boy, there we go. I can get the light better. There we go. How's that looking? Yeah. All right. And I really love it. So Zinc put that out in 2018, and they said, we've got a bunch of signed copies. We'll sell them to people in the United States. And I sent them an email, and I'm like, hello, I need one, please. I'm in Canada. And they were like, all right, we'll work it out. We'll probably do some sort of PayPal arrangement or a direct deposit or something. And so I got that book in the mail, and I was so delighted. I like it. It's my favorite book possession and my favorite music possession, like that you listen to. Probably still the Charlie Patton box set from Revenant downstairs in the basement. God damn. Mississippi Delta Forever. One other thing, quick. One of the things I love the most about Women and Men by Joseph McElroy, and a famously dense and complicated book, but thrilling. I read it, I think, in like 7 days, and it's like 1,300 pages. Is it has a lot in common with Jacques Rivette's extremely long feature film, Out One. There's a truncated version of it as well, but the full version is Out One, Noli Me Tangere. And much like Women and Men, it has a male lead and a female lead who, for like a huge amount of pages, a huge amount of hours, don't ever interact. In the case of Women and Men, the man and the woman who never interact live in the same apartment building in New York City. And that's a really neat idea. And there's lots of crazy fun stuff with like a opera, theater, experimental production, and all that stuff's a lot like Jacques Rivette too. So in a way, Joseph McElroy's Women and Men, which is a wonderful and magnificent novel, is like the American literary version of Jacques Rivette's Out One. You heard it here first on Book Talk.